you go.
Okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. And for you new people out there, go ahead and subscribe. It's free, and we really do appreciate it. So today I want to say thank you to everybody for 2 great years at YouTube. So this channel started out 2 years ago today. And when it started out, it started with a problem. I had a stump in the yard, a tree that we'd cut down, and I had to get rid of it. And then I realized that the stump grinder that I could rent wouldn't fit inside the van. And I didn't have a trailer hitch on the van yet. At that point, I didn't. So I looked at my little edger and I looked at these saw blades and I thought, I could probably make a stump grinder with a little imagination. And I filmed it when I did. It was my very first video. And then I made a little short video of it running around out there tearing that stump up. And well, as I say, the rest is history. I've been around 2 years now, and that was 180 videos ago. Then something weird happened. A couple of days after I'd made those videos, I went online to delete them, and I realized that the channel had 2 subscribers. And so I went and called my buddies that I'd sent the original link to, and I told them that it was pretty funny that they subscribed, but I was going to throw the videos away now and delete the channel anyway. And every single one of them said, I didn't subscribe. And I thought to myself, 2 people subscribed that I don't know. I thought to myself, these are 2 brand new people. So maybe I'll leave the channel up a little bit, and maybe I'll make one more video. So I made one more video, and then got 3 more subscribers. And all my buddies knew that I was going to stay around, so they all subscribed. So all of a sudden, I've got 10 subscribers, and the channel's 5 days old. And I thought to myself, look what just happened. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I realized at that point, I was a YouTuber. I wasn't quite sure what the term meant yet, but I knew for sure I was a YouTuber. I had real subscribers. So when I started this channel, it had a really cryptic name. It was like all numbers and characters and whatnot. I think it was actually an old password that I'd used years before. And so I said, okay, I've got a real channel. Let's come up with a real name. And I wasn't sure of the direction of the channel back then. So I talked to all my buddies and a couple of family members and all my friends and said, okay, what should we name this? And Guys Playing with Tools is what came out of it. Now, believe it or not, we had worse names. This name, people make fun of me about it, but we did have worse names than this, a lot worse when we first started. Now, when I first started this channel, I was really afraid to get in front of the camera. And those of you who have been following for a little while know, well, that changed. I'm not afraid of the camera now. I think it was probably 4 or 5 videos before I even stood in front of the camera even once, before anybody even saw that I was anything but a pair of hands dangling out there in space. But it was worth it. It's been really fun, and let's look at what we've done the last 2 years. Okay, let's see. There have been chainsaws and go-karts and hedgers and weed eaters and mowers and mowers and mowers, just lots of mowers. There's just been all sorts of stuff. So now, I know a lot of YouTubers, they're pretty private about their numbers. I don't see it that way. If you're getting started, it's interesting to know exactly how it went when somebody first started out. When I first started the channel, I had one goal. I wanted to get 100 subscribers. And it took a long time to get there. For the first year, it was from August 6th to December 31st, so it was 4 months. But it took me all that time to get 105 subscribers. But I'd made my goal. On New Year's, I had 100 subscribers. And after I hit 100, I decided I needed a better goal. So my next goal was to make $1. Anybody that you talk to who knows me will tell you, I wanted to make $1. I wanted to make $1 from YouTube after all those videos. It sounds like a small goal, but I needed 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, so it was pretty far away. For me, it was a pretty big goal. Now, 2022, I got a lot closer. I got a total of 770 subs in the whole year. So I finished the year out with 875. So I was getting close to my goal of 1,000. And then it finally happened. March 6th this year, 2023. I hit 1,000 subs. And I already had a ton of watch hours, so I could finally make my $1. And the weird part of it was after all 16 months of making videos, I was less concerned about the $1 and more concerned about the videos themselves. It really kind of turned out I wasn't in it for the money. Okay, today's August 6th. Today's the 2-year anniversary of the first video and 4 months since I got monetized. Now, I haven't even touched the money. I don't know if I even ever will. After that first $1, it was just a number in the stats. I care more about the sub count than I do about the money. It's about to break 2,000 subs. And for me, that's pretty big. 2,000 subscribers. That's a lot. Now, just like everybody else, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere without a little bit of help from other people. So I've got to stop and take a second and say thank you to those people. The first person I want to say thank you to is Mick over at Mick's Mowers. Now, he acts all tough and everything, but he really is a super nice guy. And he gave me good advice, and he got me on that very first live, the very first time I went on a live, and helped me meet all the people in the community, and that was pretty helpful. Now, the second person I want to say thank you to has been a good friend, super nice guy all the way through, is Tom over at Vintage Engine Repairs. Tom is the nicest guy you're ever going to meet in the whole world, and he's been a good buddy. It's fun to talk to him. He's all the way down in Australia, so he's on a different schedule than I am, or we'd probably talk a lot more. And the third one that I really want to say thank you to is over at Bruce's shop, Bruce. Bruce, the guy that you see on screen, really is that guy. He's super nice, super friendly, and if you're having a bad day, he's the one you want to talk to because he'll encourage you. So if you aren't included in this list, that does not mean that I don't appreciate the input that I've gotten from you along the way, because there's 100 people that have been helpful. But these are 3 of the very first guys that talked to me when I was still the littlest fish in the pond. I wasn't even the littlest fish. I was so little, the littlest fish were eating me. And these guys came along and they said, okay, keep it up, keep trying. And they encouraged me to get better equipment and get better lights, and they gave me ideas on things to do for videos. So I've got to say thank you to all of them. I also want to say thank you to all the subscribers, because the subscribers are really my motivation. Every time I see that number go up 1 more or 2 more subscribers, then I just think, okay, I'm doing it right. I got to keep on trying. I got to work a little harder and get that next video out and try to make it a little better than the last one. So I appreciate it. Everybody that's subscribed, thank you very much. So anybody that's made it through this far in the video, I want to say thank you, and leave comments below and tell me what you think and give me ideas of what you'd like to see next, because almost every video I make has something to do with a subscriber said, hey, could you include this in the next video? And I try to do that every single time. So as I've said 190 times before, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.